S2 TV. I am Dr. Tiff and we are back in the kitchen, and this time we're going to talk about some quick breakfast ideas, because I know for some people, especially when they're just getting going with this whole logging process, breakfast is one of the first meals that a lot of people aren't used to eating. And you got to be quick, it's got to be easy. Some people, it's got to be something they can make in their office because they're running out the door getting the kids ready. So I've got a couple ideas today that you can do in your office or at home. They're quick, they're easy, and they've got a really good breakdown of carbs, fats, and proteins. So the first one is just a quick microwave omelet is what I call it. And I do this in our studio every morning. Stu yells at me because I make it smell like eggs in there. But I've got some mozzarella cheese. You could use any kind of cheese. Sometimes I just do a slice of reduced fat provolone or Colby Jack. But today we're using a shredded mozzarella. So it's a reduced fat mozzarella. I've got my food scale here. 28 grams is a fourth of a cup or one serving. And then I've got 3/4 of a cup of liquid egg whites. That's equivalent to 4 large egg whites. So if you don't like to do the liquid whites, which this is what I use, just 100% egg whites, there's nothing else in it. If you wonder if this is better than the egg beaters, I like it because it's egg whites. There's no added any, extra stuff in there, anything unnatural. It's just a liquid form of egg whites, and I can measure it out easier than fooling with the yolks and the shells and all that good stuff. So I got 3/4 of a cup. That is 4 eggs. That is 20 grams of protein. All right? So that's a really good way to get your protein in. And depending on the type of wrap that you use, you're going to get some protein out of this too. And you've got 6 grams of protein in your cheese. So if you don't need that much protein, you could cut this to a 1/2 cup. You could mix the cheese. So you can adjust based on what you need to get into that meal for you. These are Joseph's multi-grain flatbreads. They also have a honey wheat, 13 carbs, 2 grams of fat, and like I said, these have, let me just double check, 7 grams of protein. So you're getting a good punch here, and from your eggs. So for those of you that are struggling to get your protein in, you don't have any excuses now. This is a really great way to get it in. So how do I make this work? I've got my dish here. You could use a plastic Tupperware if you're taking it to the office, or a bowl at home. Just make sure it's microwave safe. I just pour my egg whites in. Really easy. Okay? I throw my cheese in. I like to add a little spinach. You could throw some veggies in there. I just do a little handful of spinach. Kind of break it up. Salt and pepper. You can start with a little and then add some when it's done cooking, just depending on how much you want. Okay, I'm just going to grab a spoon here. I just give it a little stir. Just kind of get it mixed up there. And then we're going to go pop this guy in the microwave, and we'll see what it looks like when we're done. Well, here we have our finished product. So literally guys, 3 minutes in the microwave with this and you're done. So for those of you in a time crunch, this is perfect. And you can see what happens when I microwave it. It's just like this beautiful little souffle. I've got my spinach in there, my cheese mixed in, and now we're going to pop it on our wrap. So I like to just put it right in there. I kind of spread it out. Wrap it up, make myself a little burrito action. So total meal, you can see this, got myself my little wrap here. So this in total breakdown, 33 protein, we've got 7 grams of fat, and we've got 13 carbs. So you could definitely add a piece of fruit here. You could add a different wrap that has more carbs. You could do a couple pieces of whole wheat toast. So again, this is just a template for you, but you need to figure out what's the right balance for your meal based on your budget, and you can always add to this, but you've got your protein base, your fats, and your carbs, and then you can tweak as you need it. But that's one quick and easy breakfast for you, a little microwave omelet. Enjoy.